don't keep them green. I take them down to corms.
Yeah.
This is an Achemones. Again, I throw it in the basement. Now that's not a terribly satisfying plant because as beautiful as it is, blooms very late and it doesn't smell good. So I'm kind of like, right. Now I talked about orchids last time, and I promised to bring a few orchids that were coming up to bloom. This is a Maui plum, and this is a perfect demonstration of what an orchid that's grown from a clone. This is a mericlone. And what they do is when this starts a new growth, they'll take the tip off, the growing tip off the new growth, and they'll put it into a nutrient solution and they'll spin it to confuse the cells so it'll form a big cell mass. They break them apart, spin them again, break them apart, spin them again. Finally, they take the poor things and they put them into a nutrient solution and allow them to grow out into an actual plant. So you have identical plants, okay? Because orchids are very difficult to grow from seed. They have millions of seeds, no food source in the seeds at all. So you have to grow them in a nutrient solution. Cool. Okay, so from a baby plant, this is the baby plant. Okay, the original seed leaves are gone, but this is the baby plant. Slightly larger, slightly larger, slightly larger. Now, most of the slightly larger ones have a single leaf on the stem. Okay, you get into a more mature plant, all of a sudden you have 2 leaves on a stem. Okay, now this is a flower stalk coming up. It's going to have 5, count them, 5 flowers on it. Okay, yeah. So this is your basic, this is the way it should look when you get one. If you do that, you grab it and you gently pull on it, see is it rooted into this pot nice and hard. Okay, this plant is rooted into this plant like grim death. Okay. At this point, after the plant is done flowering, I'll actually remove the old plant, and this will grow into a new plant like this one, and this will keep on going to flower every year. This will take 2 years to come back to flower. Propagating orchids at home, you're pretty much down 2 divisions. Okay, because you can buy a flask where somebody else took it from the seed or the mericlone and they put it into the flask and they grew it out. You have these little bitty guys and you put them into plug flats, you grow them. It takes about 3 to 4 years to flower them. And if nothing goes wrong, because if something goes wrong, it's like, okay, after all that. Okay, so, I'm going to switch right past you here a little snitch. Okay, this is non-cidium. And these guys, this is the one, yeah, this is a Sherry Baby Fantasy, I believe, a red fantasy. And these guys, I had them here 2 weeks ago, if you guys recall. They were the ones that smell like hot white chocolate. We almost had a riot. Because I only had the one, and everybody's kind of like, I'm going to kill everybody. I want to take that plant home. So I said, I'm going to get some more. So I did. And I have a case of the ones that are coming up to flower. This is a flower spike. Okay, it's going to come up through about here, and it'll form side shoots, big panicles, flower. Eventually it will send out probably more side shoots and flower. They flower for a month or 2 at a time.
What's its span?
What's
its span? Like, is it an orchid? Or
yes, it's an orchid. It's an orchid. I have a lot of orchids. For some reason, I like plants that are ugly and unrewarding for most of the year. Okay, which is probably why I don't like African violets that much, aside from the fact that they don't like me that much either. It's kind of like, Val. Okay, so, questions, observations, specific plants that you want to...
I want to hear about hibiscus.
Hibiscus, okay, hardy hibiscus or non-hardy hibiscus? Hardy hibiscus. Ooh, that's a difficult one. Okay, if you go down to the base